Hey guys, we are back here for another video. I wanted to do a follow-up video to the ones that I did with regards to Ericamena and the whole Safaree situation, because Erica has replied, and it is not interesting to know or to learn that Erica is now painting Safaree as the boogeyman, or the man or the person, or should we say baby daddy, who violated her. And it just really irritated me, because is this not the light-skinned card? Like, what is this with certain women always wanting to portray as if they were violated when we see you on camera and it looks like you were actually doing the violating, y'all? Let's get into it. And guys, before we get into the video, I do need to make sure you guys are liking the video. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you are subscribed, make sure you guys enable your bell notification so you don't miss out on a video.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Now, guys, I had did two videos with regards to the Ericamena and the Safaree situation. When I had did my last video, I didn't even realize that Safaree had actually posted it on his page. So I decided, okay, let's just go live and watch his video live and do commentary, which I did. But listen here, when I watched his video, it was shocking in a sense, but I had already known that there was some kind of DV associated, with their relationship with regards to Erica and some of the things that she had been doing to him for years. And I want to note, guys, that I don't agree with everything or everybody 100%, but the only thing that I'm speaking to is nobody has a right to put your hands on anyone. And even if Safaree is a liar, a cheater, I would say then leave him. Don't continue to sleep with a liar and a cheater and then be triggered and want to put your hands on him, because now you're going to say, oh, he cheated on me or he dogged me out. That is crazy and that is slow behavior. Like, leave them. You don't have a right to put your hands on anybody. But what we learned, from Safaree's video is that pretty much everything we already know is that Erica is definitely a lunatic. So not only did she come to this man's home in which he showed us a video, one of the commenters pointed out that was actually two separate videos, because she actually had on different clothes, and I didn't even realize that. But anywho, what he told us is that, again, he confirmed that she was a nut, because this woman sent his mother a naked picture of him. Not only did she send it to his mother, she sent it to his sister, and she said that she figured, since Safaree was a liar, she needed to let them know that she was definitely having sex with him. But I don't understand why they needed to know that. So Safaree went into different explanations as to what she was doing. And, Erica later on, she did provide receipts, but what Erica talked about is the relationship. What everybody else was talking about was, girl, why are you putting your hands on him? And I'm going to get into what she had to say. And then, of course, y'all, we're going to talk about it, because there are some stereotypical statements, that she's made. One including, he violated her body. What does that mean? So let's just get into it.
Speak on this whole you gave him a second baby thing. Let's just state facts real quick. With King, my firstborn son, I had no idea I was pregnant until 5 months. I was getting my period, no symptoms at all. And yeah, 5 months pregnant. Had no idea. Years later, I get pregnant with Legend. Now, granted, yes, me and him were having issues. you know, after me having Sapphire, but we were still married and we were still going through that roller coaster of trying to fix our marriage. So with that process comes makeup sex a lot. Anywho, I went for my yearly checkup with Dr. Jackie, and boy, can she vouch for this, because I still to this day have this video. I went for my annual checkup, and I was flat, no stomach, no symptoms. I actually just finished my period, and I go for my checkup. Dr. Jackie, pulling you in for this one, because this was actually a very memorable day, I'm sure, for both of us. Anywho, she walks in, because I definitely peed in that cup, which came up positive, obviously, for pregnancy. Behind her comes this monitor to check my belly. And I was thrown off, but anywho, she asks me if I wanted to know the good news or the bad news. And of course I wanted the good news, and that's when she broke it to me. You're pregnant. And you're months and months and months pregnant. No way. I just had my period. Boy, did she put that monitor on my stomach, and Legend was there, full face, hand. I still have the video. He was grown. So to clarify me hiding pregnancy, when I found out, a week later he found out. So it wasn't hiding. So yeah, and let's also, you know, let's keep it funky. I didn't give the DB name. You guys did. I mean, you guys saw it all play out for yourselves on TV. You know, like, he didn't hide it. You guys labeled it, and it was fitting. So, you know, I just went along with it because it's the truth. But anyway, don't feel sorry for me. I made it through postpartum, heartbreak, and, you know, all he has to do is go to the school and pick them up. Never has to make contact with me, but chooses not to, because apparently the school he helped me pick out, by the way, is too far for him to come drive. Mind you, everything in Florida is about 30 minutes away, but that's too far. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify. So yeah, I didn't go all that time hiding that I was pregnant on purpose. I didn't even know I was pregnant. Literally had no idea. So as far as me giving him a second baby, no, God gave me a second baby, which actually is my third baby. And God does everything for a reason. So to be scrutinized for how things happen in my life, especially the blessing of having children, is pretty kind of weak. But I mean, you guys scrutinize me every day, calling me bitter because I call things out. But it's not even like I call these things out. You guys seen this individual literally dance his life away in Jamaica while his last born was in the ICU. Sorry, NICU. Oh, God. NICU. The label came from his own actions. I didn't have to speak on it. You guys, because I know this individual so well. I guess apparently now they have like a YouTube or something. How much you want to bet it's gonna try to do a whole YouTube to give his pathetic reasons on why and if and dope and cuz, and with his mama rooting for him in the back. I have a feeling that's why these antics are kind of partaking right now as we speak. Just saying. And when this does happen, just be like, Erica was right. Quick clarification of those things. Yeah, I can't complain though, honestly. Us women, we make it work, man. If I ain't got childcare, those kids are definitely on set with me. And if you follow me, you know I don't play. If I gotta have my kids on set shooting movies with me, they are with me. Like, nothing has stopped this motion. Could it be easier if this individual chimed in and just took his weekly parenting time days? Of course. But, you know, whether it does or doesn't, the world is still gonna go around while he, you know, dances and, you know, takes care of another man's children by lacing them with Rolexes. But misses out on. So I absolutely have to.
So, guys, there is just so many red flags with whatever Erica is mumbling off. First thing that I really want to point out is she's trying to make it seem like he is the DV person. Although, and when I say DV, I'm saying domestic violence, she's making it seem like it's him. Now, although we see her on camera, she goes to say, you guys called him out because you saw it. We didn't see anything. So this is the narrative that certain people try to portray. And again, Erica Mena, we can see her, but she never takes responsibility, but then she directs it to the other person. This girl makes me ill because to be caught red-handed, we don't even need to get into what this man has done. Get into what we saw. So she wants to deflect from what she did, just like she deflect from pushing a table on Spice. You know, she has no accountability for her actions. But I want to get into the picture that she's painting, because what she's doing is she's trying to paint Safaree as a wild Black man that is capable of DV and maybe even something even worse. So this is what she said. This all happened in 2023. This so-called restraining order he's talking about, he tried to get, was in 2024 and very out the blue. And that was after his attempt to try and get back with me in May of 2024. I don't know why she keep telling us he tried to get back to her. That's what men do. Like, we don't care. The sick part about it is the videos he's posting was all in 2023. The one of me being enraged was because he violated my body. Why would she say he violated my body? Like, what does that mean in layman terms? If we didn't know these two were in some kind of crazy relationship, what would you think if she said he violated my body? She is choosing these words on on purpose to say he violated her body. Girl, if he gave you an STD, just say that. Don't say he violated your body. I mean, you know that he is messing around with whoever and whoever. I mean, what did you think could happen when you're not protecting yourself? So to say he violated your body and then trying to recall to us that he is this crazy person and therefore capable of DV is a problem, okay? She said, I wanted answers on why he would put my health in jeopardy, but he's not admitting that part. Okay, that's a valid question, but you still don't get to act like that. Like, this is crazy. She said, and here's the part. She says why he's putting her life in jeopardy. Girl, you putting your own life in jeopardy. You know who you're dealing with. Grow up. She said he's also not admitting that he had to drop his fake restraining order attempt. We don't even care about the restraining order. We didn't see a video of that. We could care less. She said because of the evidence I had, which I had not posted yet, he was at my home. He said in the video that he couldn't get a restraining order because he went around her to the birthday party. He said that already. So it doesn't make sense. She's telling us that he was begging her on his knees. All of that is irrelevant information. And it doesn't make a lot of sense because you would think that she would be trying to, mend the relationship between him and his children. But she continually inserts herself in telling us, I mean, we've been hearing this for years that, he's constantly begging her to take him back. But I don't know why she shares it with us as if we care. But it gets a little bit more crazy because now she's bringing the children involved and she's making it seem like he is doing I can't talk, doing harm to his own child, y'all. Let's get this next video that I got coming up.
Daddy picked him my brother with 2 legs, then he fell in the ground.
When was this?
And my daddy.
When you was with Daddy?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw him just fall off. I saw my daddy kick him and fall off.
And who fell off?
And I was watching him while I fall off.
And did Daddy? Why did Daddy kick him?
Because he got boo-boo.
Who got? Leggy got a boo boo?
I need to tell my mommy he got boo-boo like that.
Wow. And this was in Daddy's house?
Yes, that's not my daddy's. That's not my brother's father.
That's not your brother's father? Who said that?
Daddy.
So guys, this is a lot to unpack, and I hope you guys are following me now. Erica has stated that, Safaree has violated her body. She has seemingly, well, I won't even say seemingly, she has stated that he is violent, is what she's stating, asking her daughter, or did she put her daughter up to say these things? None of this is adding up. So this is a story that she's painting for her ex-husband. Now, keep in mind, her daughter is saying that Safaree did all of these things, but yet and still, Erica is always telling us what a deadbeat Safaree is and how he does not get his children. But from what she's trying to tell us is that he's doing things to his kids, like mistreating them. But I don't know. I don't believe it. But let's get into it. Let's keep it going. So Erica goes on to say it's really no coincidence that this man leaked his own court documents to falsely claim he has the kids the majority of the time. It's no coincidence that all of a sudden he's a YouTuber and waited all this time to so-called tell his truth. Girl, we can see you in the video. What in the whole earth are you talking about? She says it's all just for views. So I guess this is not her in the video, guys. She said this is all for views. I've been sparing him for so long. His triggering, violating BS he has been doing for 3 years. Today, I'm going live and I will not only be showing all the receipts I've been cleared by legal to indeed show, but I will also be given the full detail and breakdown of everything in its entirety to only show my reaction to your actions by failing to tell what it is you're about behind closed doors. It's textbook narcissism at its finest. And that may be true, but you continue to jump in his bed and do with him. For Sapphire to speak so clear on the things that you do and tell her baby brother saying that Legend isn't your son, which is probably why you thought mistreating him in your home since he was a baby was with no one around. How could you forget all these parts? So this girl is saying that he is mistreating his own son, but yet you want to do the nasty with him and you want him to keep your children. Not only that, guys, now I don't know if y'all know this, they live in Florida now. Keep in mind, she followed a man that she had divorced from to Florida. Why did you need to move to Florida? I get it. It's real helpful when you have small kids if you guys can live in the same state. But it's clear that y'all don't like each other. So just do whatever you need to do. So she moves to Florida to follow behind somebody that she's saying is, doing DV, mistreating children. This is crazy, y'all. And in all honesty, after reading through all of the things she stated about Safaree, the one thing that she continually wanted us to know, which is a clear indication that she's angry because he's making broken promises. She continues to tell us that he is begging for her back. He's at her house in her Ring camera. She has him on camera begging for her to come back. She goes on and on to tell us that he is a horrible father. Now she's telling us that. And then she tells us that The information that he's sharing is information that is what she's saying is it's old. She's saying it happened in 2023. This is only 2024, and it really doesn't matter. So this girl again is not taking responsibility for nothing. She tells us that, Safaree is a narcissist, and that could be true. And she could, in fact, be a narcissist as well, because from what I've noticed from her, she does not take responsibility for anything. Now, for a person to take responsibility for what they did does not mean that the other person was right or wrong. It just means that, hey, I'm going to own what I did. And she can't seem to do that. And unfortunately, the only two people that is really going to be affected long term by the decisions of these two are the children. Now, I feel like, Safaree could also make better decisions. Stop sleeping with her, but then she could make better decisions because she would have to give him permission in order for him to sleep with her. I think both of these two obviously still have feelings for each other. Why don't they just be together? I mean, we don't care, Erica, if you get back with Safaree and if you forgive him for whatever he did to you, because it is really your life. So you can forgive him, get back with him. We don't care, but we can stay out of the group chat because you have two children that's already affected by this, and I really hope they can get it together. This is crazy because, in all honesty, this is a bunch of feelings that's involved. Two people that seem to still like each other, but maybe just a little bit too immature to realize what they're feeling and to get over the part that whatever they did to hurt each other, and then some immaturity because maybe the other person just doesn't want to forgive the person. I don't know. But if you guys got a divorce, why are you still banging each other? And as always, guys, don't forget to like the video. Please share the video. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you are, make sure you guys go ahead and enable your bell notification so you don't miss out on a video.